All right, we're back, dude. We had some. Oh, he froze again. Good. He's froze. We want him to be froze. What?
We're back.
We're back, dude. We are back. We had a little technical difficulty where Atlantic Broadband heard that I gave them a GFY award, and they purposefully shut off my internet for a second.
I told you that was going to happen, dude.
God, I should have known better.
God, freaking rookie move, man.
I know, but
imagine how bad your Call of Duty's going to be now. They're definitely going to squash that shit.
Oh, it's going to be really bad. I wouldn't even imagine playing right now would be useful.
You're going to get metered down, bro.
I don't plan on playing anymore tonight, so
it's going to be forever. So you're just going to suck from now on.
No. Well, from now on. So are you saying I don't suck yet? I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying, yeah, you're formidable. You're formidable at it.
Pretty good at the duty.
You're pretty good at duty. Yeah.
So you're saying you strive to get on my level? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is let's not make a bigger deal out of it than it is, dude. That's what I'm saying. Regardless, you're going to stink after now. So.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, man, for the nice, kind words. That was cool of you.
I'll make a big deal. Okay.
So I'm hoping that I can somehow piece these recordings together because we had some decent content in the first blurb of work that we did. And we have our confidant's coming on the show right now. Who's excited?
I'm excited, dude.
I'm excited. Look who it is.
Howdy,
What's up, man?
Not much, man. How you guys doing?
Yeah, there he is. Look at that guy.
He's here, man. Things have gotten very dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, for a multitude of reasons.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? How you guys feeling?
Feel pretty good, man. I'm just hoping my my Wi-Fi keeps up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Zoom is kicking people off after like 40 minutes now, right?
Are they?
That's what's been going with me. It's been kicking me off after like 40 minutes. Because
that's if you're a free Zoomer. I'm a paid Zoomer.
No, you're not, dude.
Yes, I am. I'm a paid Zoomer. I paid for it for our podcast, brother. I'm just that kind of guy. I'm going to be the one to sacrifice my dinero for us.
A philanthropist is what he is.
Yes, amongst many other things.
Mr.
Jason, haircuts?
I got a haircut.
I did not. How's that treat you? How's that look to you?
You got to admit, though, Arnie always looks kind of shitty, so you don't ever know if he actually got a haircut. He just looks shitty all the time.
Whatever, dude. If I flicked it back,
yes, sir.
See that? You
I
see you haven't got a haircut either. You're just working with what you got.
Let that grow, man. See what it does.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Except it just wants to do this weird thing where it parts like kind of in the middle, kind of not.
And then it comes forward. It's like,
so you got a hat head, man. If you didn't have hat head, it'd be good.
Like,
good, man.
For like the past 15 years, I've just parted my hair straight that way. And now it wants to revolt because it's actually grown out. I don't know what to do with it. It's put a hat on. It's mad. It's upset. But I'm not cutting it. I'm not going to do it.
No, why not? Let it ride, man. I say until all the quarantine, until we get a vaccine, let it ride.
You know what? That's a fine deadline. That's a great idea.
Yep. No, that's how you know it's over. When the haircut happens, it's official.
No cuts till the
vaccine, guys. It is totally a fish.
Mark it down. No cuts till the vaccine for this guy.
You got it official. I'm going to write that down. You heard him say it.
Put it in the book.
Recorded.
Dude, Arnie, this guy can actually spell and write stuff down, so that's how you know it's real.
I say this shit
on an index card.
Index cards. Welcome to 5th grade, buddy.
Yep. That's how you know it's official.
I'm here for 5th grade. I had a hard time in 5th grade. I'm going to redo if I could.
I would as well, actually. That's where I stopped doing school.
Yeah, man. Pretty much after 5th grade, everything else is just sort of, you got all you need by the 5th grade.
It's all attendance after that, right?
Overrated.
What do you got in your cup there, buddy?
Bourbon.
I knew it. I said bourbon.
Well, it's because I'm kind of down to the nitty gritty now, man. I've kind of drank out a lot of my options.
Oh, yeah? You're getting down to the wire, huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of wine left, but I figured, if I'm going to meet with the boys, it's got to be bourbon.
With the boys. Dude, we alluded to who was coming on earlier, but I just want to say we are joined by Jason Danger right now, and we've had him on before. we sparked a little controversy saying he was the smartest guest that we've ever had on the podcast.
Oh shit! What happened?
We had some backlash.
We were upset.
Yeah.
Oh, like there's no way that moron is the smartest guy you've ever had on the show.
Talking about himself.
That's what they said. It was their words. You took it out of their mouth. And I haven't heard from this person since.
It vanished.
Well, you know, you can't please everybody.
Oh, no.
You can't.
We're
No?
definitely doing that here, for sure.
What
You
did
know,
you say?
everyone's entitled to their opinion.
He said he can't please everyone. He's correct, but we're not attempting to please everyone.
No, we're not attempting to please anyone.
That's correct. Ourselves.
Life
Let me-
is too short. I could come down with Corona tomorrow, and you never know. I mean, we're not here to please anybody but ourselves, I feel like.
And we're men, which means we get it worse, apparently. And O-type is more
Better against it.
distant, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, but you handle it better, apparently.
Oh.
Oh,
Or you don't get it as much.
who's O?
Well,
Who's
I
O in here?
don't have O. I have like A positive or something, so I think I'm screwed. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, if you get it, you're dead, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Great.
Oh,
Stay away from the Rona, bro.
Good.
guys, I gotta apologize ahead of time. The quality of these videos is terrible. So if
Surprised to me.
if you have a choice to listen, do it through Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud. It's probably the better option because this video is tilting me. We keep freezing, and I've already given a GFY to Atlantic Broadband. I just want to reiterate that they get a huge GFY award.
We're going to get cut off because you keep cussing the provider, okay?
Well, they keep
It's not
they
great for
deserve it.
sponsorships.
well deserved.
Yeah, he said it right when we started, gave a GFY to our internet service provider, and ever since then, it's been downhill.
It was downhill from the start.
It was the start when you said that.
Well,
I think they generally frown upon, bad mouthing the corporation.
It is, yes. You got to choose your words carefully. I'm always trying to tell him.
it's just the man trying to take us down. That's what I think it is.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever,
Stop saying-
dude. Well, we were killing time. I'm going to try to piece these podcasts together. The first half we did, and the second half, where we're joined by Jason Danger to discuss several segments that we have. We wanted to wait for you to get your thoughts on these
I am
segments.
privileged.
Yes, we wanted you to be involved in this.
The privilege is
I'm privileged and honored.
It's all ours. Yes, the privilege is ours. We're honored to be joined by you, and we're looking forward to the content we create collectively.
it's collaborative effort, is what he's saying.
What
What is
happens
that?
between the three of us, it's chemistry that cannot be described.
I can't
Album.
describe it.
It's like Steven Tyler and Joe Perry. It's like Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. You put us in a room, God only knows what's going to happen, but
That's strong words, buddy.
we're stronger than the sum of our parts, or something like that.
The whole is definitely stronger.
Yeah.
Together we are stronger, is what we're all alluding to here.
Individually, we're probably nothing special, but together in a group, we make that of one man.
If
right.
you were to just these 3 boxes of videos individually and look at them, it would be 3 steaming piles of shit.
But when you put them together,
Put these 3 together, it's one steaming pile of shit.
Right.
but it's a big one.
But it's a big one, and you can at least respect that.
Huge. Exactly.
Good call, buddy.
They
I
are
like that.
terrible, but they're so terrible. I kind of admire it.
Exactly. It's a car wreck effect. You can't help but look, listen, you learn.
Yeah.
You laugh a little bit. One of our aunts told us we were hilarious.
I don't even think she's
You
listening
gotta
to.
say that she's an ant, right?
No, I don't think she does have to say that.
She doesn't. And in
We didn't
fact, I
even-
wasn't intending on her ever listening to this podcast, and she did somehow. So
We didn't even pay her.
That's what always worries me when you get on these things, because you're like, how many people that you don't know or that you wouldn't think they would look at it would look and judge you differently because of some inevitably moronic thing they will say.
Right. It is inevitable. There will be more things said. Goes without saying, actually. But I hope people can throw that out, that we're just having a silly goose time.
Silly goose time. I always explain to people that this is almost like acting. I'm playing a role. I don't act like this all the time. But and I tell you what, when I'm done, it's exhausting. I can breathe finally because I can act like my intelligent self. Because I'm acting like a huge imbecile for the sake of everybody.
Aided by alcohol on top of it.
It helps. It helps.
It's magnified then, dude.
Yeah.
It helps. So, guys, I wanna jump into the show. I wanna do our segments, but first I wanna ask Jason, what's new with you, buddy? How are you surviving in these still COVID Corona times?
Phase 2.
Eating a lot. Basically, my day consists of this: I get up whenever I want to. I go to sleep whenever I want to. So that hasn't changed at all because that's kind of what I do anyway. And then I eat a lot. I work out. I do online training for my clients. I work on some business ventures, and then that's about all I can do. And I don't watch a lot of TV, but a little bit.
You watching any pornography?
Of course.
Okay, good. Well, we don't want to be.
I'm watching plenty of it.
What kind of man would I be if I were not watching surplus amounts, gratuitous amounts of pornography?
Man of the cloth.
Hey, I want to just throw this at you real quick. Our other counterpart here, Arnie, did not know who Abella Danger was.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it.
Jason, do you know who Abella Danger is?
I do know who she is. I don't like watching them. I don't like watching the ones that have like names everyone knows because I feel like, I don't know. It just takes something away from. I know they're porn stars and that's what they're supposed to do, but I
like the amateurs. That's fine.
Yeah, I like the casting couches.
Look where you're at, dude.
What
the body count on that poor casting couch?
Everything so far podcast is going to turn into. Just a huge casting
porn
couch.
rules. You know what? Maybe I'll do like a casting chair.
Yes.
Instead of a casting, it's not as comfortable, but it's definitely cooler. It's like 50s retro chair.
Right.
And you
I think it'd be really
down
cool,
into that
personally.
shit.
Holy
And these times, we're all forced to venture out and find an alternate route. So that might be your alternate route is to be the host of the big comfy chair.
Casting chair.
Whatever.
Got it.
Whatever, dudes.
Oh, boys.
So thanks for joining us again. Arnie,
What?
hey, bring it back in, buddy.
Dude,
Track your beam.
My computer died in 5 seconds. I got to get it plugged in.
Oh, please hurry up. Oh, man, we've had enough
We're going to lose him,
difficulty.
too.
What a
We're
loser.
gonna have I'm looking at your shirt there, man. Are we going to have a baseball season or what?
I hope so, man. I was looking forward to being the reigning World Series champion Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
And we still are, but we got owners and players who are at odds.
Well, the other thing that is lost in all this is what about the Astros? I want to see them get booed in every single city.
I also
want to
see that. I think we're going to get a chance to see it either way. Whenever the season starts, we're going to see it. But yeah, big bummer.
There's a crowd.
What's that?
If there's a crowd, I don't know.
If there's a crowd, but eventually I'd like to think there will be a crowd. And I think that the MLB fans will keep that vitriol and that anger they have towards the Astros. And when that time comes, I think the Astros will get theirs. They got it in spring training. And I think they'll continue to get it whenever fans are allowed in stadiums. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, I really, really want to see that. That's probably the number one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Astros. I want to try to go to.
Man, can you imagine if we had lost, heaven forbid, we had lost to that team, and then we find out later that they were cheating?
Oh, I'd be up in arms. I'd be like, you got to take it away and give it to us.
I mean, we would have trapped them in the stadium for the first game, and they would have not left. The first
meeting we had, yeah.
First interleague game, that'd be it. They don't get out.
It would be a definitely interesting thing to see. I always go to opening day of the Nationals. I've gone for a long time, and I was going to go this year too, but once everything was halted, of course, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just ready for baseball at this point. I don't care if we can go to it or not. I just want to watch it. I want to be a fan and cheer. I guess we're going to get to see hockey and basketball, but I want baseball. So,
The UFC's been interesting with no fans.
did you buy any of those pay-per-views?
What's that?
Did you buy any of those pay-per-views?
No, I've watched a couple.
I know what that means. You got a pirate flag behind you.
But man, it was really weird watch. It was cool in a way. It was because it was different, but it's very strange. I mean, you can hear the punches.
Yeah.
You know, you can hear people, the commentators talk on the sideline, even though they're not. It's weird. It's strange.
You got to imagine like the athletes, like they got to feed off some sort of energy from the crowds, you know, especially when fighting. I don't know. I guess you'd feel it. And
it was cool. That, I mean, it's better than nothing for sure.
Very, very. Yeah, that's very sure. That's very accurate. But
nice.
Hey, dude, are you sharing? You got 4 of them there.
I'm back. I'm sharing with myself. Just sharing.
For the audience that can't see, Ryan Farr just walked back with a plethora of Miller Lights.
Miller Lite.
Bud Light seltzer. Just
Bud Light seltzer.
I told you to keep that off camera, dummy.
Dude, you know what? I'm trying to spread the
There
word.
goes your other sponsorships. Way to go.
You're never gonna get Miller Lite. Never.
Are we anyway, dude?
It's gonna be all your fault.
I'm ready for some new ventures.
I used to read the little engine that could. If we keep trying, we're gonna get that sponsor. But
dude,
we're already working towards a porn sponsorship. So why don't we just go to I don't even know any porn companies anymore. Is there a porn company?
Hey, dude, I want to work with all the porn companies. So
what are you gonna be, dude? A grip?
Whatever they want me to be, dude.
The grip, Ryan.
The key grip. The key grip.
Dude, this is the
getting heavy.
I want to be the key grip.
I'll do it.
I'll be up, dude. I'll do anything.
I can't travel, but if they
I can
come
promise
locally,
you that's what you do not want to be on a porn set. You do not want to be a grip anything on the porn set.
Ryan wants to be a fluffer.
You got to pay the bills, man.
Do they still have those in the industry? Is this still a thing?
I would think you always have to have them, right?
It definitely was a thing in the 80s for sure.
You got a chance,
for
dude.
it, I'm sure.
You still got a chance, buddy.
Where there's a need, there's a market.
You're correct. You're correct. I could not agree more.
I would have thought modern medicine had alleviated the need for fluffers.
That's true.
Throw them a Viagra, and who cares?
They were like they're taking our jabs.
They'll put it right through that drywall on the set.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Can't feel a thing.
Well, my compadres, let's get into some scenarios, if you don't mind.
Love scenarios. Bring it.
Wow.
I know that was just like hit you in the face.
I already gave Todd one, and he failed miserably is what he did on it.
Well, it was something that was very hard for me, and I did not fail miserably. I was the hero.
Scenario was his wife is kidnapped. He's contacted by the kidnappers days later with the ransom demands. The ransom demands are he can only get his wife back if he murders his only brother.
Oh. Did you devise this question, Ryan?
Straight out of the old disaster area.
Wow, that is a dark.
He knows the way I think, and he knew what he was going to get with this answer. So,
yeah, what was that answer, Todd?
It was a pretty good one.
No, Ryan knows what I said. Just let him answer. You must tell it. Go ahead.
No, please. I want to hear your answer again because I want to hear it come from your lips.
Okay, hear me out. I just said a number that came to my mind, but I said, look, I'm going to tell you that the people, they call me. I'm going to say, hey. They're going to say, hey, man, we got your wife. And if you want to see her again, you got to kill your brother.
So Randy Macho Man Savage kidnapped your wife?
That's what I imagined it was Randy.
Oh, yeah, brother. We got your wife here.
Oh,
yeah. And if you don't, we're going to jump off the top rope. $1 million, brother.
Come on, guys. It was just a bad guy, okay?
Kill your brother.
Yeah, so what I say is I say, hold on to her. I'm not going to kill my brother. And then I hang up. 20 years later, I find these guys, and I save my wife. And they're both saved. And I'm the hero. This is great.
Who are you the hero for?
Everybody.
Oh, I think your wife might beg to differ 20 years later.
20 years later. And your kids probably won't like that, is my guess, you know?
It wasn't my fault she was kidnapped.
Listen, at that point, dude, she's got Stockholm syndrome, and they're probably nicer than you are. So she wants to anyway.
She's like, I don't want to go back to that fool.
Well, it's like I said. 20 was just a number. Maybe I could have used 19 years.
And you could have used 14.
Maybe. 9.
3.
It's going to take you 20 years to locate her? Like,
Yeah,
what kind of detective service is this?
I got a lot of things that I'm doing, trying to track her down. So
It's not a good one. It's not a good detective agency.
He's got to make dinner.
Yes, detective agency.
You know, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He'll get to his wife eventually, but it might
that's
take
my
20
point.
years.
This isn't even a scenario, Arnie. You're just throwing it out there trying to make me sound like a bad person. I don't appreciate it very much.
Don't worry, babe. I ain't forgot about you. You're just on the back burner. I'm just doing life. Okay? I'm just going to do life. 20 years, though.
I'll get you within 20 years. Guarantee that.
Yeah.
What about, thank you, turd, for saving me?
Oh, I didn't even know it happened, dude. So my thing is, I don't ever know. Like, this scenario, I'm not even in the loop on it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
I'll
even
just
know
kill
you
you
were
then.
saved, so.
I'll just kill you. How about that?
You'll kill me? Wow.
You don't like it? You don't like my answer?
Things.
Now you're a murderer.
You don't like my answer?
Yeah. Wow, dude.
Whatever, dude. Let's get into the real scenarios.
That was a real one, dude. That was a real one.
Oh, so you only have one more?
I have one more, yeah.
God damn it. Well, I got 2.
Well, dude, one of yours, you piece of shit.
Well, here it goes. I want you guys to put your listening ears on because here it goes. You're warped into an alternate reality, one that exists parallel to this universe. You are unaware that the change happened, but immediately notice that things are quite different. People walk on their hands, speak and read backwards, sometimes communicating through eye blinks. They take in all substance and food and water directly up their assholes.
Jesus.
You don't know if you're going to go back to your normal way of living. How will you cope with this new lifestyle you have in front of you?
I mean, I don't even.
Where's yours?
Where do we start with that?
Yeah, where do you even start unpacking all that shit?
Let's see. You could go back to your normal way of living. We don't know if you're going back.
Oh, I'm going back.
But you don't know if you can.
How did you get there?
And you just woke up and you were there.
Well, we're in an alternate
Don't
reality
think too
right now.
much. It just is what it is.
This is Corona Land.
We're in the Twilight Zone, buddy.
Right. So we're walking on our hands. We communicate through blinking.
I think the
And
more
the
important
two-way
thing is that
rectal
you've got to
insertion.
ingest all food and water up your butthole. You cannot use your mouth.
Don't forget talking backwards.
Talking backwards. So
Yes.
is this like we naturally adapt to this, or is this something we have to learn?
This
I'm
sounds
thinking-
like
Because we'll
Go
probably die before we adapt.
You basically just woke up and found out this is your new reality.
you know what I'm
have
doing?
to either adapt or die,
I'm going back to bed.
Right.
but you'll wake up. I like that answer though. I'm going back to bed. That's good.
Can I wake up in my original reality by any chance?
We don't know. You don't know. It could be 365 days. It could be 10 years. It could be
30 minutes.
We don't know. You
I
should
can't
probably
walk on my hands,
adapt.
Todd. Can't walk on my hands. I can't speak backwards, and I certainly as shit can't get anything inserted rectally. So I'm gonna
Well,
die.
you better learn it. You better learn it because you're going to be shunned. And they're probably going to call you witches. If you walk on your feet, they're going to say witches and burn you at the stake. I've seen it happen a million times.
Also, you can't get any nutrients if you put stuff in your butthole, dude.
Dude, this is a parallel
I thought
universe.
you take everything in your butt better, like nutrient-wise. I thought that's
I don't know. I've never done it. Arnie, what do you think?
Hey, Dr. Farr.
What?
Sorry, dude.
Jesus.
So there's no.
Put
it's
on your
more-
monocle and tell us what it's like to insert something rectally.
I don't know, you fucks.
What I'm gathering from you guys is that there's no answer to this. It's more confusion, more questions.
I think it's just a real fucked up place your mind went to.
Miller, but ugh,
Is that the seltzer water?
It is. What a pussy. Why don't you ingest that rectally, dude?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Let's try it out.
I think that's the only way you're supposed to actually consume these.
I think it'll taste better.
Get a funnel in there and just let her rip.
I think that's where it came from anyway. That was the origins.
Icky, Arnie.
It's like the essence of strawberry.
So I'm taking it you guys have no real answer to that. It's just more confusion.
There's no real answer to that. No.
Yeah, I don't know how you answer that one.
You need more context. I understand this.
You lost me at rectal.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just their way of living. So let's say you eat a sub. You got a sub from a sub shop. You got to shove it up your butthole instead of chewing on it. Eventually, they digest it that way, and it'll come out again. Or through your mouth. It comes out through your mouth. You throw everything up.
Oh, dude, that's even worse. You sick bastard.
This is your parallel universe.
Let's say you go in the Subway and you want a sub, right? And you say, I'm ordering, and of course you walk in on your hands, and you say, all right, I want a meatball sub, all right? And they say, yes, but I say it backwards. I say, sub, like I talk like Yoda, I'm assuming.
I got it.
Sub,
yeah, you don't have to do it. Yeah.
Meatball sub, all right, and you go at the end, and they give you your meatball sub that I grab with my feet. And then in public, if I want to sit down, I can't sit down, but I'm sitting in the stall, and I have to shove it in my ass in public. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, dude. And if you're on the keto diet, you can shove it one meatball at a time.
How do you even do that? You walk in on your hands, you order, you talk out of your butthole too?
No, you talk out of your mouth still.
How do they hear on your hands?
What demented parallel universe is this?
The seats are designed, have like stirrups, like if you're at the gynecologist. And it's specially formatted for you to eat, which is through your anus.
This has gone to a whole new realm of just really screwed up.
You guys are adapting, and I think that's what you need to do. I appreciate this, and you guys should probably try in real life. Yeah, why not?
You gotta adapt to survive, dude.
Right. It's gonna have to take that in order for me. It's gonna have to be that scenario for me to put anything in my asshole. So.
And I know you're probably on your fitness, so you're on the keto. So you're probably putting that bread away. You're going to put it one meatball at a time, and that's good.
Can you imagine going to your parallel universe's family's dinner functions? Wow, Aunt Jane, those meatballs were delicious.
Put them in one at a time, and they were so delicious.
Can you give me more? Can I have seconds?
Like, see if you can throw it in my mouth.
Right in your butthole.
I think that'd be a lot easier. I don't know, but
no, dude.
Okay, cool. I think I agree with you guys. There's a lot of questions here, but I think it's worth looking into. We don't know if we're going to end up in a parallel universe.
Yeah, if we do, it's not going to be that, dude. That's fucked up.
I just hope that like we end up there together, we'll all know what's going on, and we've had this conversation, so we'll have at least two other allies.
And you guys kick my ass because I said it was going to happen, and it did.
Right.
Yeah, if we wake up tomorrow and this shit is happening, I'm blaming you, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
sure.
You know what's funny about that? I got I was contacting a girlfriend of mine the other day or yesterday, last night, and she's sending me pictures of like all these plants she has in her house, right? And I'm like, hey, that's like a jungle there. Like you have a lot of plants. Like you need a moat, you need a dragon. You know, if you're gonna do it, go all the way. And I was joking. You need a dragon. Tell me why this morning I wake up and there's a video on my phone of one of those crazy kimono dragon looking things in her yard, from Florida. And she had to they had to have animal rescue or whatever come and pick this dragon type thing in her backyard. I'm like, what are the odds of that?
Those kimono dragons don't fuck around either. They will eat
I don't know if it's a kimono dragon. One of those big lizards.
You willed that into existence, your mind.
No, it's a kimono dragon.
I was like, hey, you got it. All you need now is the moat and the drawbridge.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
Epic.
What are the odds?
That's a real life. You said it's in Florida?
No. She lives in Maryland, but it's one of those weird lizards that you only see in Florida. The thing's it's going to grow into a 5-foot freaking dragon. Yeah, it was in her backyard.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Florida is a parallel universe. So, I mean, that's why I thought it was in Florida. So
that was one of the. That's somebody's pet, dude. People grow those things.
Well, isn't like the Everglades? They have all these snakes, and they come in and basically have taken over the entire ecosystem.
They have possible things in Everglades that have not been discovered yet.
The pythons, right?
Well, the pythons are killing everything. Is it pythons? I think it is.
or boa constrictors, one of the two.
Yeah, just completely eating up everything because they're not native to the environment.
They're getting like 20 feet long and shit.
Yeah, dude, that's a bad fishing trip.
Dude, I fucking hate snakes. I don't want to see a snake. I don't like snakes. What can I say?
No record, you don't like snakes.
On the record.
Mark it down.
If you had to go to another culture and they were eating snakes, and this was a parallel universe,
I'd eat a snake.
I could eat a snake. I just don't like them. I don't.
take it in your butthole.
Oh! Ugh.
Oh, is it still alive?
Oh yeah, I'm the weird disturbed one, Todd.
Wow, Jason, way to jump off the rails here. We were a totally wholesome podcast before you came on.
Because this was my scenario that I came up with, of course.
This is the danger of the scenarios, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Danger.
I'm just here to take it to another level. You're the one who put me in the weird parallel universe to start with, where I'm taking meatballs and shoving them in my ass.
This is the kind of stuff you think about when you're on the Everything So Far podcast.
That's why it's called that. You never know.
Right. You never knew you wanted to think about it. You never knew you had to think about it, but you do.
And now you have it. You'll never be the same.
No. Arnie.
Yo.
Shoot your scenario.
This is another dark, dark place, boys. And I don't know if you want to go there, but here we are.
Over there already, buddy.
All right. After a camping trip, you come home to find a tick has taken up residence in your pee hole. It's wreaked havoc on your whole downtown situation. The doctors say you have a choice. You can have your pee rerouted to your butthole. Bear with me.
We're going places, y'all.
And just leave your wiener, your dead wiener, to wither away. Or you can have your parts transformed into female parts, but you will retain full sensation in your erogenous zones.
Oh, this is horrible.
My question to you, gentlemen, how are you proceeding? What is your life going to look like going forward?
I see a general theme in the Forrest Brothers scenarios today.
Fucked up. Jason, you go first.
Oh, thanks. So, as I understand it, Ryan, clear some things up for me. You said, quote, wreak havoc on my pee hole.
It's going to wreak havoc on your whole downtown bonanza, Jason. Like the whole thing.
What is wreaking havoc? What is it doing to me?
You're destroyed.
Okay. So my options are reroute my pee hole to my asshole so that every time I go to a ball game, I got to use a stall.
You got to use a stall.
I don't have a problem with that necessarily.
It's okay. But the great question is, you feel no sensation there. Unless
do I get to keep my actual physical manhood?
Yes, but it's going to wither away and fall off because it's now dead.
So you're going to get a nub anyway.
Gangrenous, if you will.
So I'm going to have a nub where my penis otherwise would be.
It'll wither away, yeah.
Is it like a clit, or is it like nothing at all?
It'll probably resemble something like that.
Female.
But there'll be no feeling in that one. But you could choose the opposite and have full sensation, but you don't know what that is because you're not a lady.
But they're female parts.
You will look like a full female.
So basically you're transitioning. That's the other option.
That's the other option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Given that set of information, option 3, I shoot myself.
Oh, wow. Wild card.
Game over.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't want female parts. I don't want my dick to wither away into a nub. And I certainly don't want to pee out of my asshole. So there you go. Answer.
Wow, dude.
And that's how you do the scenarios. Good job, guys. Let's go on.
We're going to need your answer, sir.
I'm going to just take the lady parts, I think.
Me too, dude. I'm going to give them
Thank you.
So you're Rihanna Farr?
Whatever you want to call me, bro.
I mean, that's cool. I'll still like you and all.
Call me
I'm going to look at you a little differently. You know?
Just call me fully sensationalized Farr is what you call me. I don't know.
Is anyone going to know that you went through this? So you're going to be like embarrassed and judged about it, or is it?
Oh, there's no gender shaming in 2020, dude.
No, but I mean, in general, like, Like, are we all gonna know? Like, am I gonna know, for example, that you've like in that? I mean, like, that's just his choice, or am I gonna know it's because of the tick?
No, I'll tell you. Oh, I'll tell you it's because of a tick, but I'll tell you I went through the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Well, under those circumstances, it would be totally understandable. I mean, you're about to, you were ravaged by the tick.
The tick did whole entire life. He had to punt.
Dude, I feel like Lyme disease. Anyway.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Corona.
Yeah, that's Lyme disease on like super steroids.
It's now taking your dick.
Oh.
God, that would suck. Ah.
Only if it gets in your pee hole, dude. So don't be that scared. Just make sure you check it every night.
Well, dude, that was very insightful. I feel like you have taught us a lot about ourselves, and you and I wouldn't mind being a woman. Jason is just going to off himself. That's fine.
Kill himself. He's an honest guy.
We're all entitled to our own
I mean,
resolutions and scenarios.
if it actually happened, maybe I would reconsider it, But thankfully, I have not gotten a tick in my pee hole, and has not ravaged anything there. Thankfully.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
That would be like worst case scenario.
Shit, guys.
It would be bad. Yes.
But I give you an A for creativity, buddy.
Right. I'll write some shit up. Give me half a chance. Todd.
Ready for the my last scenario? You guys ready? Here it goes. Dudes, you are being tortured for information, but you have none to give. The torturer thinks you're lying and tells you every lie you tell, he's chopping off a finger.
Oh.
Once he gets through your 10th finger, he's going to start on your toes. And once he gets through your 10th toe, he's going to start chopping off other things.
Great.
He wants information on whereabouts of someone you don't even know. How are you going to convince this lunatic that you don't know this person? Or are you going to keep telling him that you do not know who he's talking about?
Can I lie?
You can lie, dude. How are you going to make this sadistic fuck believe that you're telling the truth?
I'm just going to tell him whatever he wants to hear, dude.
But what if he thinks that's a lie, dude? You're telling me too much of what I want to know.
Well, then you're fucked anyway.
Yeah, if he thinks I'm lying, he's cutting off my head.
You may be, dude. You may get your head chopped off. I don't know.
I'm going to ask him to after he cuts all them other things off anyway, so.
So you're just going to let yourself get killed?
I can't convince him. He thinks I'm lying.
What if you can?
How?
Miller Lite.
We don't even know what he's talking about.
Well, he wants to know the whereabouts of a person you don't even know.
Well, how am I going to convince him?
I think, honestly, if it was me, I could convince the guy.
Yeah, I mean, anybody could say that.
While you're getting your shit chopped off.
You get your finger chopped off. He doesn't believe you. You get your toes chopped off. Possibly your weenus. I don't know.
Of course.
Oh, man.
It always ends up with your wiener.
Something gets shoved up my ass. I know that's coming.
Oh, wow.
That could be the end result.
Your own getting shoved up.
It'd be like some bullshit from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, my God. Can you not? That is so unprofessional.
I got a stuffy nose now, and I'm going to keep sneezing, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Way to have the Rona, dude.
It is what it is, cuz.
Get out of here.
So I feel like you guys don't have any answers for me again.
It's a no-win situation.
What a letdown.
I mean, we're just going to be missing body parts. Again, thanks to
There's nothing you could do, I guess, right? What if he's like, what if he gets off, what if it's your 9th toe? And he's like, okay, I don't believe you. Convince me again.
How do you do this?
Only you know, dude.
I don't know that person.
You
I'm
have
going to tell him.
Follow me around on my one toe because I can't get away now anyway, and see that I don't know this person.
Well, I'm going to tell him is that he lives 4 houses down. If you go straight down my road, he lives right down there.
What if he's not looking for me?
And I'll totally tell him it's you.
But he's not looking for me. He knows what he's looking for.
Well, I mean, then that'll give me enough time to get my one toe ass down the road a little further and not have to worry about it.
It'd be a bloody mess, dude. No fingers, 9 toes, 1 toe.
One toe, bro. One toe, bro.
One toe, bro.
Let's make that shirt.
Find your one toe, bro.
How you driving away down the road?
Well, guys, I don't know. I feel like at least for my scenarios, it left more questions than answers.
Yeah, dude. We didn't solve anything.
Now,
What a letdown, you guys.
the only thing that's clear about this is if far scenario takes place, I'm not walking out there with a dick.
Or something's going
It's not a real thing, so let's hope it never happens.
Yes, let's please hope that.
That would be the worst.
Brother, do you have any more scenarios?
Thank Christ I do not. Thankfully, my scenarios are all expended.
We were going down dark roads,
Yes.
but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, dude. There's a light.
Is it called Florida?
It's called Is This Florida?
Yes.
You don't know about this game show unless you've kept up, but it's a game show where we bring you a real life news scenario that happened, and you have to guess if it's Florida or a place anywhere else in the world. You don't have to say it. You just got to say not Florida.
Got a 50-50 shot.
Florida
Sounds easy.
or not Florida.
Excellent.
So,
It's not.
Arnie, do you want to go first? Put down the beer. Would you like to go first on this game show?
You
We have
killed yourself.
more than 2 contestants.
Man, this is great. Okay. You guys ready?
I'm ready, dude.
All right, bring it on. What's going in my asshole today?
That's not no buttholes, I promise.
This
Okay,
is
good.
real news. This is really
Thank
happening.
God.
These things all happened in real world. Did they happen in Florida or did they not? A man was arrested earlier this year after he called 911 requesting a police dog to help him track down some heroin that was stolen from him, police said. The call was made in January, but released this week in one of the strangest calls that police say they have seen in 41 years of law enforcement. I'm going to ask you, friends, did that happen in Florida or did it happen elsewhere?
I'll go first just because I don't want to put it all on Jason, but I'm going to start off by saying this definitely happened in Florida before, but this instance did not happen in Florida.
I'm going to say this happened in Florida. Now,
One of you is right, one of you is wrong.
Great.
This happened in Bath Township, Ohio.
oh,
It's tougher than that, sir. Because make no mistake, Jason, every one of these things sound like it came directly from Florida.
that's why this might be difficult.
Everything
when-
I tell you probably happened in Florida at one point or another.
Just these instances themselves didn't.
Yes, this is true. I would gladly go ahead now if you don't mind.
Please do. I want you to.
All right. So recently, a man put his cell phone charger up his penis.
Why, dude? Why?
It got stuck in his
There's
bladder
nothing to
and
talk
had to
about.
be removed by surgeons. Is this Florida?
It's not even a crime, dude.
It just has to happen in Florida. Or
I'm
not.
going to say that happened in Florida.
I'm going to say it did not happen in Florida.
Well, once again, one of you are right and one of you are wrong. This happened in Northeast India. Not even in the country.
Jason-
In Florida,
0 for 2, friend.
0 for 2, Jason. Not a good start, but I
I
feel like you're going
guarantee
to
you
bounce
we can
back.
go to Florida right now and track down somebody who's inserted something in their pee hole that was a charger-like device.
Oh,
You
you're
are-
not wrong. I'm sure it's
Right
happening.
now.
You're right. You're 1,000% correct.
Right now we could do it. Right
That's
now as we're talking, someone's charging their penis. Guarantee you.
That's the
That's
dude,
it.
though.
Who needs Viagra?
They're watching your show charging their penis. That's how
I hope so.
confident I am that someone's doing that weird shit in Florida.
And you would be right. You'd be absolutely.
Absolutely.
Got another one for you. Police in this suburban town say a half-naked man intentionally crashed his car into a closed convenience store to get beer, injuring himself and one store employee. Police say the 45-year-old driver was wearing nothing from the waist down when he crashed through the store wall early Sunday. He told the worker he needed some beer. Police say the man barricaded himself in a beer cave and told police to shoot him, but they subdued him with a stun device.
No, the beer. Yeah, you can't make that shit up. That's awesome.
That's just the shit you don't make up. Do you think it happened in Florida?
Yes.
I also think it happened in Florida.
Well, gentlemen, you would both be 100% incorrect.
Oh.
Because that, too, happened in Cleveland, Ohio.
Damn, dude. Is that Florida Park Dukes?
Is Ohio just like Florida North?
Well, there's nothing wrong in Ohio. They got to come up with something.
Yeah, that's true. Ohio
Crazy.
sucks.
But that guy, just for the record, that guy's awesome.
Yeah. I need some beer.
I need it.
He's got a beer fort, right?
I think the way you said it, Artie.
I picture Peter from the Family Guy behind his barricade of beer.
He's like, you'll never take me alive.
I think the way you
By
said
the way,
it,
I have
made
no
me think it
pants.
was Florida. The way you said it made me think it was Florida. I think your little impersonation made me think it was Florida. So you kind of like swayed my guess.
I think that's the whole point.
So, you kind of tricked us. It's okay. We'll let you have it. And I'll go on to my question here. A man recently walked into a Dunkin' Donuts last month without wearing a mask, despite recommendations from the CDC that citizens were to wear face masks during this pandemic.
You should.
Bigger problem is that Benjamin Stearman he wasn't wearing any pants, according to cops. The police department wrote on Facebook that a 39-year-old alleged perp wandered into the donut store, exposing himself to a clerk. Was this guy at a Dunkin' Donuts in Florida or elsewhere?
I'm going to say that he was not in a Dunkin' Donuts in Florida. He was elsewhere.
I, too, am going to say this is not Florida because I don't think they give a shit if you come in with a face mask or not in Florida.
Yeah, you're right. I think you guys are both right. And I'm gonna say you guys are both actually right. This is in Vermont. Vermont, guys. Good job. You both are correct.
Listen, I think you hit the key nail on the head there. They don't give a shit if you wear.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. You guys looked.
They probably don't care about the pants either.
That's true. That is true. They're like pants also optional. Masks definitely not pants. Figure it out.
We'll see.
Man, I'm batting 1,000 today.
Good job, dude.
Crushing it.
I got my last one. You guys are never gonna guess it.
Two.
Huh?
I said I got two more.
You got 4?
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot of news activity.
David Blackman, 32 years old, identified himself as a drug dealer. Called police and proceeded to report that cash and cocaine had been stolen from his car Sunday. A deputy responded to the scene, at which point Blackman told him that $50 in a quarter-ounce bag of cocaine had been stolen from the car's center console. The deputy searched the vehicle and found the cocaine in the same spot from where it had been reported stolen.
Oh, my God.
Also found a crack pipe on the floor and a crack rock near the cocaine. Blackman was arrested and charged with possession of cocaine, resisting arrest without violence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Gentlemen, do you think Mr. Blackman is a native of the great state of Florida?
Yes.
I also do, because if you mention crack cocaine, that's like saying this is Florida. So even if it wasn't Florida, you're alluding to it being Florida. So
I was just in the arrest report, but you are both 100% correct. It was Florida.
Woo! He's not exactly
Florida's love
Scarface.
for cocaine, that's for sure. God.
Okaloosa County's finest right there, boys.
Word up, brother. So, you're done with Florida news, or is this not Florida news? You're done with that?
Well, that was my 3, man. I thought we were keeping it on a real tight regimen.
Well, I did 4 last week, and I also did 4 this week.
And you're just trying to do extra shit.
I'm an overachiever, some say. But here's my 3rd, if you're down for it. A naked man was chased around Chick-fil-A by cops. Man is naked, and cops are attempting to subdue him because of his indecency. While being chased, the naked dude repeats, "Look at my penis. Look at my ass." Dudes, did this happen in Florida? True story.
That guy is definitely in Florida.
I'm going to say he's not in Florida.
Well, I hate doing this because this is going to make Arnie 3-0. But this did happen in Florida.
I've been going with Florida every single time. You know what? And the one time.
I feel like this was such a Florida thing that you convinced yourself that it didn't happen in Florida.
It seemed too good to be true.
Yeah.
Look at my penis. Look at my ass.
There's a meatball in it. Hey, look at it.
Check it out. Yeah, brother.
I'm in a parallel universe. I'm going to walk on my hands.
Oh, the bitches.
Watch my brown eye blink.
All right, dudes. I got one more scenario for the people here. Or one more Florida or not Florida scenario.
Bless us with it.
I will bless you with it. Doctors found what appeared to be a screwdriver in a 46-year-old man's rectum during a CT scan. It was surgically removed, and the man is doing well after his 2-week follow-up. And he explains he has no clue how it got there.
Really? He just sat on it by accident?
That explains a lot about that guy. Did this happen in Florida?
I'm going to say this happened in California.
This seems too obvious, but I'm going to say it did not happen in Florida either. I feel like it did happen in Florida, but I'm going to say no.
I wish you had said it happened in Florida because, dudes, it
saved
happened in Florida. This is what this game does to you guys. It does to me, too. You're like, this definitely happened in Florida at some point.
It's too good to be true.
But that did happen in Florida.
Well, you can't get them all, is what I'm saying.
That guy got screwed.
He got screwed. He did.
Yeah,
he sure did.
That is terrible. God awful.
Sure did.
Can you imagine, like, when you talk to the nurses, like, all the cool stories they have and all the fucked up stories they have of people coming in with, like, weird insertions and crazy shit they did? Oh.
Was it a flathead or a Phillips? Did they go into this, any kind
Good point.
It was not in the report I read, or at least I didn't.
Was it electrical?
Could be. Add stimulation.
Oh.
Gentlemen, we have really run the gambit here tonight.
You guys are some sick fucks.
We are. I feel like we have to be to keep doing this. We have to keep being sicker and sicker.
The more depraved, the better is what we come up with. Whatever moves your monkey.
Our families are aware that we are sick and twisted, and I think that they are either disowning or embracing us at this point.
They haven't quite decided yet. Mom's given up on us. Mom has turning us off.
She has.
She doesn't listen?
She was. I really set her off a couple of weeks ago with a whole discussion about number 3.
We don't want to ask what a number 3 is. He'll tell you.
What is number 3?
Semen.
Semen?
Number 3.
Semen.
It's not pee. It's not poop. It's semen.
What was the context of the conversation about semen?
Oh, man. I don't even remember the question. What was it, Todd?
It was in a scenario where you said that, like, everywhere I went, I had a number 3 that was random or something like that, right?
No, dude. You're way off, dude. It was every time you number 3'd, it took a day off your life.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm dead. I'm already dead.
Diabolical, right? And that's in any context. If you do it yourself, if you're with someone. So every time you're doing that, you're thinking, shit, I'm taking a day off my life. Does your wiener even work at that point? Does it?
I think I'd be dead already.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
And you have to ask yourself the question, is life worth living at that point?
That's what we both said.
We did say that. And that's when Mom turned us off.
So that was That was a turning point. It wasn't like meatballs being shoved in your ass or penises infected by ticks, like penis shriveling dick bites. None of that seemed to bother or move the needle. It was the number 3.
It was the number 3.
Yeah.
This is true.
Number 3, she drew the line at. She didn't want to hear it.
That's enough.
She hasn't heard the meatball one though yet. That's going to be new to her. That's for sure.
I got to have a moral high ground, and you guys are way below it, and I can't be party to it anymore. Which I'm okay with. You know what? I just told her, click that button and start it every week. Don't listen.
Yeah, just start the video and let that be it.
Walk away.
That's all we need are views.
How about Jerry Farr? Does he watch?
He wants to be on the show. He's going to be very, very upset. He's going to be very upset that we did another one with you and it did not include him.
I'm so happy that you were
on. You guys get him on there. Can you please invite me on one of those if Jerry Farr comes on?
Sure.
Because you know I love Jerry Farr.
When we get back to doing it together, we'll have you on. We'll have you on the Zoom. It'll be a conglomerate.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Where Jerry Farr is, a good time is to be had.
Oh, he wants to be a comedian.
He wants to be a comedian, and he wants to be a shock jock. He wants to say things that, like...
Wants to be Howard Stern, dude. Make no...
I feel like he'd be awesome at that, actually. I think he'd be good.
He came up on that, cut his teeth on Don Imus and Howard Stern shit.
He seems proud of us that we're doing this.
He thinks it's cool, and Todd loves it because he thinks Todd's like, he literally does, he's like, he's the funniest person I've ever met.
He thinks I need to be on, he thinks I need my own show, which I love hearing that.
Which I'm like, you just haven't heard enough of them. It's pretty not great. So
has he heard any of the scenarios?
Probably.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Probably.
I want to know what scenario you ask him. That's the one I want to know. I want to be there for that.
Which one? The parallel? Which one?
Man, these scenarios take dark roads because we've been through scenarios. We've been through so many that they take such dark roads now.
We got to go. We got to go places now.
Like, tell him that like he can continue being a Redskin fan, right? But if he doesn't switch over to be a Cowboy fan, then they castrate him with a mullet. Right?
I couldn't do that to Dad.
No, I couldn't either. I'm just saying, but you got to give him a scenario. You did it to your brother.
Yeah, I don't
care about he did it to you, didn't he?
I did it to him, yeah.
I'll do worse to him. He's a glutton for punishment.
Some people say that.
He's like, please, sir, spank me again. I've cracked that whip on his ass, dude. That's what I do.
Look at my penis. Look at my ass.
That was him. Spank me again, sir.
I'm behind this Bay Arcade of beers. I dare you to shoot me and ruin all this beer.
I dare you.
I'm blocking you.
That's my favorite.
Bunch of bitches.
Miller Lite. Dude, we're never getting a Miller Lite sponsor. Thanks, dude.
You, dude, your butthole fucking scenario.
Dude, you had like worse scenarios than I did.
I was real, okay? You could answer mine.
But it had to do with like...
What do you mean? You can't walk on your hands and blink out of your asshole? Like, what do you mean?
Arbitrary butthole play. What do I do with that?
Is there a scenario, Todd, that you asked that does not have to do with the rectum?
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to have questions like that.
It all goes right to the butthole with him.
I blame
it on it ends in the brown eye. Awesome.
Actually, before you got on, he asked me, off the record scenario, you have to choose one. You lose an eyeball or your butthole.
Well, what happens?
He chose his eyeball.
I did.
If you lose your asshole, you're going to die, right?
You can get a colostomy.
Oh, God, man.
Right?
Oh, it's not even good scenarios, pal.
These are things you have to think about.
Oh, remember that guy in Utah like 10 years ago? He was a climber, right? And he got his arm stuck in the boulder.
They made a movie about him, right?
Cut his arm off. Remember that shit? Yeah, the movie was like 48 hours or something.
Yeah.
72 hours or whatever. and he had like a dull, multi-purpose knife, and he had to cut through his bone, which I still know how he did that. Oh my God, that's just
That
gruesome.
sounds rough, right?
Imagine the pain, dude.
What if, same scenario, you're in the mountains or you're in the rocks of Utah and your genitals get caught in the rock?
Cut them off?
I don't know. Like, what do you do? That's the question.
The only
Your genitals are stuck in a rock.
The only part of you that is stuck in this rock is your wiener or your nutsack.
Your wiener and maybe one of your balls. You might, if you're lucky, get out with one testicle. You might be the unicycle.
Oh. So if I can just cut one off and get out, I'll do it.
Oh. What if you had to cut both?
In your wiener too?
And you have a butter knife.
Oh.
I don't know why a butter knife.
Oh, no, dude. I'm just
while you're out in the survival, you should have got a buck knife, but no, you didn't prepare it.
Let me tell you what's happening, Jason. You have been a part of this for now too long, and you've come to the dark side, and you're going down this real dark place. Oh, Jesus!
We're definitely not getting a sponsorship now.
That's the second time today.
So, are you taking it in the butthole or not?
My scenario, Todd, did not call for any butthole action. It called for you to remove your penis if you wanted to live with a butter knife.
Are we cutting off the whole member and the undercarriage?
I don't know how it's caught, but there's a rock and it's smashing it, which obviously is not pleasurable. Right? You're dangling from your participle.
Oh my God! So you're just hanging there by your.
You're hanging there. Maybe you can grip the thing, but if you were to let go, then you're hanging that might be enough to rip it off there in and of itself.
I don't think your member can handle that. You're gonna
but it's like at least one ball, maybe two, also.
Maybe you try.
My stomach hurts, dude, just listening to it.
The pain gets to be too much, and you're like, I can't do this, and you just die.
You were stuck between the proverbial rock and a hard place.
Yeah, true.
Maybe a rock and two.
True. God damn it.
Oh, God, that would suck. Dude, I can't imagine that dude sawing through his own arm. Like,
That's just wiener, dude.
That would be so bad, dude. And the thing is,
be a bad time.
What if a little situation going on and there's too much blood coming on there? You're dead.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what happens there, right? Is it there's no major arteries there, right? Would it be like if you cut off a finger and you'd still live, or what happens?
You definitely would still live.
You wouldn't live well, but you would live maybe.
You would live. You would not live well. First of all, you definitely would not live well.
That's not a badge of honor there.
Well, it is, but it's not one you want to wear. We'll say that.
I tell you what, every man would respect you. It'd be like climbing the shores of Omaha. That dude there in the corner had his balls smashed in Utah in a rock, and he cut him off himself. That dude you do not want to fuck with that dude.
Yeah, in the hills of Utah, this man faced a bobcat and cut his own wiener off and his balls
with a butter knife.
That's a bad scenario, man.
Bad dude.
That's worse than any of our scenarios. You mind?
I too am a stick fuck.
I don't think you could do it. Not with a butter knife. Couldn't happen. Too much skin.
Let's not think about it.
Yeah, let's move on.
I don't know what you want me to do. Just not address it. We got to address it. What we do. We answer the mail.
Oh.
I already did it. I already addressed it. I said I would try, and then the pain will get to be too much, and I would give up and just probably die. Succumb to my demise. That's all. No big deal.
I don't think it'd be such excruciating pain for so long. You have to act.
Well, maybe inch by inch, bit by bit, you chip away at your wang until it finally goes. It's going to be too much in one butter knife swipe.
Well, first of all, one swipe of the butter knife ain't going to do anything, dude.
Well, if you continuously gnaw it,
that's a lot, dude. It's a lot of this,
First of all, you can hang and dangle by your penis. I don't think it's that strong, but maybe you guys' are, but mine isn't. and I would probably it would eventually snap and fall. So
it'd be like dangling from a slinky.
Yeah, in my case, definitely.
Mine would never like retract. It would just be like,
It's never come back down. If I like go gadget penis, and I go all the way down to the ground, right?
And then it comes back. It's no good to you.
Right. It's
Lost
like Gumby.
And you're
That's
just
Gumby dick. I don't want Gumby dick.
Yeah, you're not Gumby dick, and it's no good to you.
No.
Pookie just laughing at you.
Oh, dude, it would be unpleasant.
Yeah, hey, that's a good job on your part. You're catching on, buddy.
Oh, dude,
About this?
The deep, dark recesses of my mind are places that I often explore.
Well, good, man. This is where we let it all out here on the Everything So Far podcast.
Mhm.
We're some sick fucks, and we're okay with it. I think
we're going to title this episode "Explore the Dark Recesses of Your Mind" with Jason Nate.
I'll call that.
How fucked up can you be?
After I figure out how to combine both recordings, even though I think this recording would be okay, just this recording.
Go with this one. You could just shit the other one.
Yeah, if I can't do it, I'm just not gonna put the other stuff in there.
Get an editing software for free. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, we try to keep it at like an hour.
Yeah.
Where we at?
If we add the other stuff, it's gonna be like almost dose hours, right?
Probably just do this hour.
But I thought it was good stuff, and that we talked about in the beginning.
Oh, it was. But we were waiting for Jason, and we were just filling in with babble.
But it was good stuff, right?
We touched on your Bella Danger part, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the podcast and do a podcast with Bella Danger is what I was.
Can you get her on the show?
I would love to.
With her. Just him and her are going to have their own show.
Huh.
Yeah, I was telling Arnie I was going to leave the show, and me and Bella Danger would have our own show where she could tell me about her world, and I could tell her a little about my world, and maybe we'd learn a little bit about each other. I don't know.
They're very similar, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they're so just in tune. Fine, dude.
Maybe they could learn how to be.
Fine, dude. If you leave and go with the Bella Danger, I'm going to leave and go with Jason, and we're going to have our own shit. Take that.
Jason Danger.
You have Bella Danger. Ryan's got Jason Danger.
That's a fair trade-off. I would do that like 100 times out of 100.
Don't worry, Ryan. I know a lot of Bella Dangers.
That's right.
Dude, I kind of want to go Jason Danger now. I don't know.
Nope, you missed your chance, buddy. Screw you.
It's okay. I think I'll survive.
But I got to be honest with you. My world's a little demented as well, so.
Welcome to the party, buddy.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Amen.
Our mother has disowned me.
I promise you a good time.
I'm hoping she doesn't disown me.
Oh, you're coming next, buddy, with your butthole eating, okay?
Yeah, I think the meatballs might have got you.
We'll see. Mom doesn't usually listen that far, so I might put the other part in here just so she doesn't listen that far.
Yeah, the mistake I made was I came out with the whole number 3 really early on in the podcast, and she heard it.
Yep.
She was like, I can't listen to that.
Taylor's
You
old.
have to have some conversational foreplay before you ever get to right now. You went right.
He went for it.
Right for the butthole. You know, you can't do that. You got to lube it first, man.
I thought we had. That's what I thought we had gotten at least a good 20, 30 minutes where nobody would hear it before I jumped in on the number 3.
You live and you learn.
Yep, you do.
Jason, you got anything going on with La Dolce Vita? Anything good?
This was something.
Well, I'm doing a lot of online training nowadays because of, and sales consulting. So if anyone out there wants some online programming training, send you demos, send you workouts, or I train you through Zoom, or we do sales consulting, which I'm not really sure if anybody here would need sales consulting, but if they do, I'm your man.
Sell ice to an Eskimo, I bet you could.
Where can they find your information at? What do you have a website? Do you your social medias or?
The best way to reach me is through. I just changed now it's terrible timing because I just changed it. LDV dash. Oh my God! I just literally changed it. That is terrible.
Arnie has a hard time remembering our social medias too.
Well, the thing is, because the Dolce Vita's got like 3 different umbrellas, and my branding is confusing at this point, which I'm trying to tidy up. So it's very easy. If I can't understand it, how are you going to understand it?
Right.
But
always understand it.
Well, you can just reach me. Hold on. You know what? I'll give you the information. You can post it. How about that?
Sounds good.
We will.
That'll be easier.
I will
That is
post it.
sad.
We got to
Yeah,
get.
but yeah, if you guys know anybody that needs, I am your man.
Arnie might need it.
I've been not being good to myself during the quarantine, buddy.
With the eating or just working out?
Everything.
Yeah.
I haven't done any working out, period, at all. But I've done a lot of eating and drinking.
I need to do way better at eating. I've been working out and I feel stronger than I've ever felt, but I need to eat slightly less, I guess, maybe.
Do you have a little home gym?
Fasting.
My TV is my home gym. I have weights at home. Heather, my wife, used to be a beach body coach, so we still do a lot of beach body
cool.
routines.
That's cool.
So I've been doing those during the quarantine, and like, man, I feel like they've given me better workouts than actually going to the gym. So
yeah, I actually mentioned that on one of my Facebook things. I'm like, all these workouts that because you're forced to get creative, and so the home workouts, you're doing stuff that you don't normally do, and you're working body parts you don't normally work, and it's dynamic. Whereas at the gym, your comfort zone is what you're going to go to every single time, which is some random machine, some random class, some random machine. Whereas you got to get creative and really focus on, all right, what is my outcome here?
Right. My thing has been like, it's the gym, you go at your own pace. When you're watching a video or a training routine of some sort, you're streaming it or something, you have to go at their pace. If you want to keep up, you're going to fight to go at their pace. And that's been my goal, is to try to keep up with everybody who's doing it on the video I'm watching.
Yeah, I got a lot of clients to say, I'm like, look, I'll just give you the workouts and give you the demos for it if you want. Like, no, I need somebody with me to push me to do it, because otherwise I'm going to slack off and take too many breaks. I probably won't even do it. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yep, that's motivation, man.
Yep.
That we'll get Ryan doing it.
What are you looking at, brother?
But I'm sorry, I blanked out on you. You're talking about, accountability and motivation, and I blinked out for a second.
It's fine. It's fine. I've just been doing
a lot of farm workouts, okay? Just been doing a lot of.
Right. Yeah. You're going out and.
Did you know Arnie has goats?
No. What?
Yeah.
Real live goats?
I'll go down and visit my barnyard.
He's got 3 goats.
You've got real goats?
3 of them.
And they got a mean case of
diarrhea. I don't know where to start with it. How, what, where, how? What would it?
Well, maybe you've never met my wife.
She likes goats?
Real animal lover in general. So.
Well, she loves you.
Amen. So, we have 3 goats now, just in the last 2 weeks. So.
That's cool.
Yeah, we have a goat farm and we have a chicken farm, and going great.
And life is good.
That's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Arnie has told me his plans of sodomizing these goats. So, life is good for him.
It's not true, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you're going to say no now, of course. But, I mean, that's not what you told me before.
I say you just own it.
Oh, well, I would own it if it was true, but it's a dirty lie.
You would say that.
I'm not going to.
Of course it is, Ryan.
Yeah, we know.
Why don't you just go eat a meatball sandwich with your butthole? Fuck.
Hey, that was your scenario, not mine.
That was yours.
Yeah, I do believe it was your scenario.
Definitely yours. In your parallel alternate universe. Mine was very real and metered.
Yeah, man, my parallel universe would be like naked chicks, You're in a mansion. Everyone's got like a Hugh Hefner mansion, right?
Oh, you mean you don't have to walk on your hands and eat your...
Nobody works. You don't walk on your hands, right? Everyone gets an additional 3 inches to their penis.
You tell Arnie who Hugh Hefner is, please. He doesn't know who he is.
Everybody keeps their wiener and their butthole works perfectly well.
Right. You get paid every time you have sex.
We don't always have perfect parallel universes like that, okay? Life is not that easy.
No, in your universe, I'm eating meatballs through my ass. In my universe, okay, people are eating my meatballs.
Eating meatballs.
Yeah.
In
his sack.
I like my universe better.
Yeah, mine too. I'm just trying to give you guys the worst case scenario that you guys could survive, and I wanted to see what you would do. I was
I
curious.
didn't like Ryan's scenario either. I thought that was probably a worst case scenario as well.
It's no winning. But at least there was a solid answer. You either do or you don't. It's not
True.
just let's make a whole other universe.
Right. I could choose a man clit, or I could choose to pee on my butthole. Yeah. Yeah, the great options. Thanks, buddy.
Don't you give me that look, Todd. I saw that. Oh, my God.
Oh my God, dude, is because like I don't know, I kind of have given myself the crown of the king of scenarios. So I mean, the fact that like somebody is telling me that like yours are better than mine, it's a little, degrading, it's a kick to my nuts. So I mean, I don't know.
I mean, watch those nuts because if they get pinched in a rock, you have to cut them off.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I'm gonna just die.
You're gonna hang there by your slinky wiener.
I'm gonna. The way the Lord intended.
Just dangling around.
Yep.
He didn't intend you to be between two rocks.
He didn't, but I got there somehow. And I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna die fully intact.
You should, maybe.
Forearm, because it's gonna stretch so far, it's gonna be like this. By the time it gets done, it's gonna be stuck, and it's gonna be like this.
You might come out of there a better man.
I don't know. It'll never work again. Nope. It'll just be damage beyond recognition.
I don't know. They fixed that guy, that John Bobbitt guy. Remember him? They fixed him.
Oh yeah, that's hope.
Then he went on to bigger and better things.
That's hope for a better life.
Years ago that happened too. So they got
years ago.
Tried to
92, right? 92,
years ago, they tried to chop off his milk.
He threw that shit right out the window or right out the moving car.
Yeah,
I'm not
Lorena
happy
Bobbitt
about that
did.
wiener.
I could never forget that.
that wiener had low jack on it.
Do you remember that time?
That shit. Like,
you remember wrestling?
It probably landed right in there like a carrot, right into the soil, like an ostrich head.
Remember when John Bobbitt was on wrestling and Val Venus was his buddy in wrestling in WWF?
I do remember that.
What a time. That's fun to watch wrestling.
80s.
That's the Val Venus dance. There it is. What a weirdo.
Can you imagine a little kid like walking along and being like,
Look
And
at
just finding it.
what is this?
Mommy.
We're in a potato field, son. You pick it up, it's got dirt all over it.
That's a rotten carrot. Throw that back.
Arnie was one of those kids where if he found something on the street, he would stick it in his mouth. If he found that dick, he would have definitely stuck it in his mouth. Yeah. Mommy, what's this? Oh!
Check this out. Get that dick, that carrot away from your mouth, son.
He was just one of those kids, man. I mean,
Fuck you. You're such a piece of fucking skin.
Dick skin.
sorry, dude. I thought it was great, but what else?
We How do you explain that to your kid too, man? You're just like, look, son, yeah, that's somebody's somebody chopped off a penis.
Son, put that down. Don't touch that anymore.
Let me tell you, that's
you should never do that to anyone. There's a life lesson here, son. You should never cut off any man's genitals for any reason.
Yeah,
also,
don't put things in your mouth you find on the street. That's a bad idea.
Correct.
Terrible.
Well, boys, anybody have anything else they want to share with the group?
I don't know how we could outdo that.
I think we're good. I think we went through a lot of scenarios that people would not have been informed about, but now they're informed.
We could say that, sure.
We did.
I'll never look at meatballs the same way. Thanks.
You shouldn't.
You
Next
should.
time you get a sub and it has meatballs in it, you're gonna go.
You never walk in Subway the same, Jason.
No, I'll be very grateful with eating the way that I eat now.
Yeah, we live the life of luxury, boys, and it's only gonna get better because things are looking up. We got PVO, Positive Vibes Only, which is a mainstay here at Everything So Far podcast, and that's just the way it is.
How we live.
It is. Any last words from you, piece of shit?
Hey, man, what happened to Positive Vibes?
He's clearly referring to you, Ryan.
It was literally 1 second ago he said Positive Vibes Only.
That was pretty positive.
Pieces of shit.
That was HIV positive. Go ahead.
Are you growing a beard, Ryan?
A beard?
Because
No,
right now, can you see this, Todd? It looks like he's got like a handlebar, like biker beard growing there.
That's
No,
a
it's
double
not.
chin.
It was the lighting. Never mind. Take that back.
That's a double chin.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's a double chin.
No, it's a beard.
Only 1.5.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go back and exercise. I promise.
Oh, I don't care, dude. I don't like it when you exercise. So don't exercise.
Why? Why don't you like it? You want me to be dead?
What?
Why don't you like it? You want me to be dead?
No, I just think I need to have that over you. I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you go fucking screw yourself? How about that?
I may later.
Hey, there's always that. Remember.
You always stick a screwdriver in your ass.
Ooh,
Also,
God, screw you.
And also, if he does, it's one day off his life. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth.
I have lots of days off my life in that case.
True that. All right, boys. It was a blast, as always.
It was fun.
Gentlemen,
Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Jason, thank you, as always.
thanks for having me.
It's a good time.
A good time.
We may just get the Jason Danger cut of the podcast. We don't know, but we're going to put it out there.
You can have your own segment every week.
Dude, I'm in.
He's in. We're in.
I'm in. I'm gonna do one of these nights. I'll do one of my own, and I'll invite you guys.
Yeah, man, we're here for it.
I do Zoom socials from time to time. You bring your beer, I'll bring the booze, and we'll have a good time.
We're here for it, buddy.
I'll be there.
We appreciate you. We appreciate the people listening, and tune in next time. Anybody else got any words?
See you, folks.
Stay safe and stay dangerous.
Stay safe and stay dangerous. I love it. Peace, people.